Hello Ow, I hit my funny bone. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I have a Q&A video for you guys. It's kind of just like a really in-depth high school Q&A where I get all into like the what you want to know about high school. And okay, you're gonna be confused because this intro is actually recorded a few days after I recorded that video. Yeah, like a long time after. Because I had to film it in 2 days, and I explain why in the video, I think. But two, also, my whole entire, like, first maybe 13 minutes of the video that I previously recorded, the audio was all messed up, and I didn't realize until now when I'm sitting down editing it. So, I'm here filming an intro for the video. I'm so sorry. Also, I got my hair cut, which is really different. It's really short, but you know what? It's a year of change. Anyway, I can't stop touching it because I actually got it cut like a few hours ago and I can't stop touching my hair. Yeah, so let's get into the Q&A, and I'm gonna just stop talking because I need to get this video up. But yeah, anyway, hope you guys enjoy it. How do you manage doing YouTube and schoolwork? So the thing that I do to manage YouTube and schoolwork, this doesn't really, I'm not sure if like every school offers this, but my school has free periods. Mine's called a seminar period, and I have it in the library. So I just go to the library and I sit in like a little booth to myself almost, and I just sit there and I do all of my schoolwork. I get it all done. I try to get it all done before I get home. And then once I get home, I make videos like I'm doing now. I actually had school today and it is around almost 5. But today, actually, I didn't have my free period, so I got home. And I got home like late today. Normally I get home around like 2:30, but I got home around like 3:15 because I had to go somewhere after school. And I did all my homework, got it all done, because like I'm the type of person that I can sit down, look at my homework, focus, and just get it done. Because I'm really good with like time management and like what prioritizing what I need to do and what I need to get done. Like when I get home from school, I'll do my homework right away, or if I don't have any homework, I'll do what I need to do right away, get myself ready for the next school day, and then I'll go and work out. I have to work out like during a specific like time frame, get home, eat dinner, shower, and go to bed. Like it's like pretty easy if you get it all down to like a little like schedule almost. Okay, this question I actually wanted to clear up because everyone comments on my videos like being like, how do you have classes with younger people, or like how do you have classes with like older people, that type of thing, or the whole deal with like how I have classes with my friends, like Ella. She is younger than me, but I have classes with her. And this person asked, do all grades have classes together? So all grades can have electives together, but the thing with like your core subjects like math, English, chemistry, all those type of things, normally you can't have English or history with a different grade, but you can have math or science with a different grade because of the way it's set up. So once you get through, I know in my school, freshman and sophomore year, you need to take freshman science, and then you need to take biology. Those are the two that you have to get through. But then once you hit junior year, you can have a choice of what you want to take for science. Like my junior year, I took chemistry, and then for obviously senior year, I'm taking anatomy. And my friend Ella, her and I have anatomy together. And then with the math class thing, you can take whatever math class will go with what you want to go into for like college, or whatever would benefit you the most. So this year I'm taking pre-calc just because you take like calculus or something in college. So like I just took it just cause. And I could have taken finance, I could have taken stats. Like I had so many options, but I chose pre-calc, and Ella also just chose pre-calc too. So like that's the type of thing. Like it's really just like up to you. Like you basically make the schedule fit around what you want to go into or what you want to major in when you're older. The next question is how to deal with boys and how to impress them. So I don't really know how to answer this, except for you don't need to impress boys. Like you really don't. In the end, if you think about it, okay, going off of what I was saying, you don't need to impress boys. You need to be yourself though. That's the one major thing that I've learned in high school, I've learned from my sister, like everyone, like my sister has told me, just like be yourself, because people would like you for who you are and not who you try to be. Because if you try to be something that you're not, then it's just like, it's not normal, and it's almost just like people will look at you as like, what are they doing? Because this isn't them. So if you are yourself, then I feel like that attracts people because they see your normal self, you know? And yeah, in boy advice, boys are so immature in high school. Like, I'm not kidding you. You will go through so many years of high school, you'll be like, oh my god, like, when do they ever get mature in high school? They don't. They stay the same. They're always going to be so immature. I feel like the only time that boys actually get mature, or like mature, is when they're in like college, or like even like their sophomore year of college. In high school, boys are so immature. Like, like, if I look at any of like the guys that go to my school, if any of the guys that go to my school are watching this, I'm sorry, but like, it's just like, I don't know, I just feel like they're just not as mature. Like, I know there are obviously guys out there that are more mature than normal, but like, just like the guys at my school, I just feel like are just so like high school, and they're just like, don't really care, or they just care about sports more than anything else. So it's like, they're just so immature that just don't worry about guys. Don't, okay? My biggest advice is just focus on school, get it over with. High school, just have fun in high school. Like, seriously, it goes by so quick. Like, you'll start your I just got chills saying that, but you're gonna start your freshman year, you're gonna be in the middle of your freshman year and be like, oh my gosh, like, I can't wait to be a senior, I can't wait to be out of here. But like, it flies by. Like, literally yesterday, I feel like I was a freshman. And like, it's weird to think about how I'm a senior and I'm like the oldest in the school now, when I used to be the youngest. And I used to be like, oh my gosh, like, I just want to get out of here, I have so much homework, like, this is so terrible. But really, it's not. Also, another thing is, someone asked me what grade is the hardest in high school, and everyone says junior year is the most important year, which yes, it is the most important, but one thing that I've learned is freshman, sophomore, and junior year are important. So you're gonna want to try hard all 3 years. Obviously still senior year too, but like, you're gonna want to try hard all 4 years of high school, because that's obviously like your GPA. You're not gonna just want to do poorly freshman, sophomore, and then do good junior year, because like, it's not really gonna benefit you that much. But trying hard each year would be key. Also, freshman and sophomore year, being honest, for me, were kind of hard. Like, not like hard, but they were just like tedious, because I feel like I had so much homework and so much work to do, and I'd stay up so late at night and just like not be able to get anything done. And I was just like, oh, like, it just dragged. But then once you get to like junior and senior year, you're so old, and I feel like you don't get that much work unless you're in like AP classes and like hard classes like that, because then obviously you will get work depending on the class that you take. But I feel like it's like easier because, one, you know a lot more, and two, you're just older and more mature, that it's just like flies by. So far my favorite year of high school was probably my junior year, because we had so much fun my junior year. So you guys are probably wondering why I'm wearing a totally different outfit. I look different, I sound different, is because, so something happened with my memory card, and like, I don't know what happened with it, but it just like wasn't working. I plugged it into my computer and it wouldn't let me like record any more footage on my camera. So I had to buy a new one, which I didn't buy a new one until later at night, and I was like, I'll just film the rest in the morning. So I'm gonna film the rest of this Q&A like now. I just only have a few questions left to like really get through. Someone asked, what sports do you / did you play? So actually, I don't play sports anymore because I wanted to focus on YouTube. Last year, my junior year, I was going into my junior year. It was right before preseason started. Like, it was the day before preseason started. I was so ready. I ran every day for field hockey. I was like, trained myself a lot. And then I was like, is this really like what's gonna make me happy? And do I want to play high school sports? Because I know that I'm not gonna go into college for sports and stuff. So I like decided, I was like, if I really want to like pursue like what I really want to do in life, then I'm gonna start doing it and do it now. So I stopped playing field hockey, and I really set my mind to doing like YouTube and like all that type of stuff, and I like bought a camera and like started, and then now I'm here. So it's like, it's weird because it was a year ago when I started, and now I'm like, I have so many of you guys that's just like crazy that it was probably my biggest, like the best thing I've ever, my best choice ever to do, like ever. So next question, which I really wanted to answer because this is like one of my favorite things to talk about, but it is fave high school memory. My favorite high school memory so far could probably be the fall of my junior year. It was probably the best time of my whole entire life. Everyone was like so close. No one was like cliquey, and you know how like high school you really find out who your true friends are, which I'll get to. But we were all just so much, like so close. It was like so nice and fun, and our football team did so good, and everyone was just like friends. And then our football team won the state championship, and it was just like, we were all just so happy, and it was like the purest time of life. And like, I don't know, that was just like my favorite high school memory, was that whole entire time. And I feel like it was just so like, we all took it so like for granted in the moment, but now we look back at it and we're like, oh, like I wish it used to be like, I wish it was like that now. Someone actually asked, do you ever regret switching schools freshman year? So if you guys didn't know that I switched schools freshman year, I have a whole video on it, but I don't regret switching schools my freshman year because I really feel like my change of schools is what made me more mature and like really like who I am, you know? What grade or class was your hardest? The class that was hardest is definitely math. Math has always been the hardest subject for me. I don't know why, I just don't understand it. Like, my brother's really good at math. Maggie is like me, we like don't really get math. Someone asked, how often do you have sleepovers on school nights? So this is really like depends on like what your parents think. My parents don't really, it's not like they don't care, but they know that like if I have a sleepover, I'll go to bed, and it's not like I'll be like, oh my god, I can't wake up in the morning and go to school. But my friend Elle and I, if you guys didn't know, her and I are literally sisters. We have sleepovers every single night, like all the time. Last night we actually didn't have a sleepover, but the night before that we did. How do you make friends? So my biggest thing on how you should make friends is be yourself, because you will attract the people who actually genuinely like who you are as a person. And high school is, this is a big thing about friends. High school is really the time when you find who your true friends are. You're gonna go in high school with groups of friends from freshman year, but those groups of friends are gonna change. Like, I don't even know how to explain. Like, it's gonna be probably the hardest thing is with friends, because it changes so much in high school. Like, people switch up on you, people are friends with you, people are friends with you for a day, and then they're not friends with you. It's really confusing, but I honestly, by your junior year, you really figure out who your true friends are and who are the ones that stick around with you. And that's like me. Like, I have had, or still have, so many friends at my school, but like the ones that I was like really close with, we've drifted apart just because we don't click. But as you get older, you know who you actually like click with, and that's like Elle and I. Like, her and I are the exact same person, so it's like, I don't know, you just really figure out who your real friends are. Someone asked, what is the best backpack for high school? So I actually just got a new backpack called, it's like a Herschel, I think, backpack, and honestly I love it. I think it holds so much, and it doesn't look like you have too much stuff in your backpack. Okay, and someone asked, I kind of like already went over this, but advice for dealing with fake longtime friends. It'll be hard to like deal with a fake friend and like kind of get rid of them out of your life, but to really make it easier on you, you just fully cut them out. Like, it's so hard to do, but like sometimes you have to do it for the better, and it would make your life a lot easier. And then if the fake friend is ready to be like not so fake anymore, then they can come back into your life. But until then, less is more. That's what my mom has always told me. But the less people you have in the life, like but like it's more of like the quantity over quality. So like, it's either you have so many friends, or you have that group of friends that you really enjoy hanging out with and you're really close to, you know? Do you have homework in high school? And if so, do people actually do it? I do have homework in high school a lot. And do people actually do it? You have the people in your class that don't do the homework, but still manage to do it at the end of the whatever unit or something and pass it in. Or you have the people who just do their homework and get it over with. Honestly, my biggest thing is just do your homework and get it over with, and your teachers are gonna appreciate you so much more for doing that, and you'll just get it done, and then you'll get better grades. So do your homework. Alright guys, so that is all of the questions I'm gonna answer for you guys today. If you guys have any more questions, leave them down below. I will do another Q&A, maybe a different one if you guys want one that's more of like a deeper advice type of video, or whatever you guys want to know next, let me know. And yeah, so I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.